resume the recording. Here we go. Hey, Stephen, how are you doing?
Not too bad. How about yourselves?
Yeah, doing good. Excited about our last code club.
Not last code club. Probably last code club of the year.
Last one.
Larry. No. Wait.
No, we're fine. It's all okay.
No. Oh, I've got my special keypad.
You do have your special.
It's mine.
keypad. That's cool. Okay, so Doug, are you going to tell all our lovely people what we're going to be doing today?
To keep going blurry and stop going blurry.
Focus on this.
Okay, so today we are going to make Turtle Tracker. We are going to make a turtle tracker.
That's enough. That's Doug. That's enough, honey. So I will share my screen and then you'll be able to see what we're up to. So here we go. Here's the screen.
Can they see the screen?
They can see the screen.
Yay! Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing. So can you tell everybody about the turtle tracker? I'm going to hit go.
So I want to do it. Oh, okay. So basically, each turtle does different things, and you click on them.
Ah.
So
these ones start here. So what's it about? It's about tracking where the turtles are going in the sea?
Yeah, and this is actually real turtles. Some scientists actually did track real turtles, except the yellow and the green one, because I did this before. They actually tracked real turtles, and they got all the positions.
And why were they tracking the turtles? Do you know?
To see their health, and each time the turtle prints a turtle on the screen, it shows a different turtle day. So like
so each turtle is where it was at the beginning of each day, kind of thing.
Yeah, but
the green one went in a square, did it?
Yeah, no, that's not right.
Is that just a test one?
Yeah, and the yellow one didn't go like that.
Okay,
they just tried to make
cool.
a randomized thing.
Great.
Yeah.
So it says this project is inspired by the work of the Shuttleworth Foundation, which tracked the movement of turtles based at the islands of Principe and Phalo. I don't know. Off the west coast of Africa. Each year, turtles return to their nesting grounds to mate and lay eggs. But where exactly do they go whilst they're there? Okay, so this was tracking them.
Yeah, they literally tracked them. The green turtle did go in a square. That'd be silly.
That would be silly. So first of all, we'll share into the group chat a link to the docs. So this will tell you the guide. This will show you how to do all this stuff. So that's a link to that. And we're going to move on
to using coordinates.
Now, you'll see on this using coordinates page, there's the starter project. So one thing I noticed on the starter project was it takes you to a screen like this. And to actually get into edit it, you need to click the See Inside button. So I'm going to click that See Inside button. And we'll be ready to go. Stop with the singing because it's people can't really understand what's going on if you're singing.
Oh, I like singing.
I know. Sing to me afterwards. Okay. So the first thing we need to do, Doug, is we need to learn about coordinates.
Yes. The y-axis is up and down. X-axis is left and right. The x-axis goes right.
So what colour's the x-axis?
Orange.
And the y-axis is?
Blue.
Lovely. And how do we know where we are? We use the numbers, don't we?
Yeah. 100 is there.
Yeah. So x is 100 is there and x is 200 is here. Yeah.
Yeah. And if we put so on that line, and if we put another y, for instance, y 100, then like normal coordinates, you'll go from here to here, and it'll meet up here.
Brilliant. Okay.
Turtles.
Good stuff. Oh, we've already got our turtle sprites. That's really useful. So the first thing we want to do is we want to select our green turtle down here. And what do we want to do?
Wait, have you got the pen extension? Yay. Oh, and if you don't have the pen extension, can I just show you?
Yeah, yeah.
So all you need to do is click on this bit here.
Yeah, so there's a...
and then you click on this one here.
Ah, so that's how, this is the thing that we use.
Yeah, so
you
good.
if you push it down, it'll go click.
I just tap on it, it's fine.
Okay, that works too.
And ta-da! We've got some
Cool.
new blocks.
Okay, so the first thing we want to do with our green turtle is when we click on that turtle, we want it to go to the middle of the screen.
So first,
how do we know what's the coordinates of the middle of the screen? Can we?
So
it's X is
0
and Y is
nil,
also known as
0.
Perfect. Right.
Or no in binary.
Or no in binary, that's correct. Or false.
False, incorrect.
Okay, anyway, so can you show everybody the code that we're going to use to get our green turtle to move to 0, 0?
Basically, all you need to do is click on the yellow event circle, and then you get when the sprite is clicked, hat block. A hat block, if you don't already know, it just starts a code with an event. Basically, so this will when the sprite is clicked. This one is when the space key is pressed. This one is when the backdrop switches to I think everybody will know by reading them. And basically then. So
what do we need to do next for our turtle to move into the middle of the screen?
We need to get our motion. Now we need to get the glide 1 second to the naughty. And then we change that to nil or 0. Where's 0? 0. Yeah, and 0.
Excellent. So should we test our code? How do we test it?
By clicking on the green turtle here.
Okay. Do we need to click anything else? Oh, perfect. So it's gone to the middle.
And a small recap. When you click on the turtle, it moves to the center of the screen. And so you use this code, you can find the hat block from the events and the glide to X, Y position in the motional blue dot up there.
Right, okay, I've got a challenge for you, Doug.
Yeah.
After the turtle's glided to the middle, can you get it to glide to the right-hand side of the screen, the middle right-hand side?
All right, then, that's easy.
After it's done that one.
Yeah, I know. How do you?
2 fingers.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Duplicate.
So tap 2 fingers, yeah, and then duplicate.
Duplicate.
Yeah, and then pop it on the end.
And then.
So what are the coordinates going to be for the right-hand side of the screen?
X will be 205, I'm guessing. No.
Okay. And then after that, I want it to move to the left-hand side of the screen.
Again.
So right-click, duplicate.
It isn't right-click on this, it's 2-finger click.
Okay. So secondary click.
And then you click on here. And you put a little minus sign.
Okay, let's see your code.
Oh, no.
Oh, so our turtle's stuck in the middle. What do we need to do to reset our turtle?
Oh, it's doing it.
Yay! Perfect. That's really great. So, love it. Now I want you to write the code to make it go to the top of the screen and the bottom of the screen afterwards.
Ow.
Sorry.
I just stepped on my foot. Naughty daddy.
I am sorry. Do we have any questions, Stephen, or are we doing okay?
Yeah, someone's asking about if you can just quickly recap over starting the project again, if that's all right.
Starting the project? Yeah, no problems.
Okay, we'll do that.
All right, we'll just do this bit and then... Oh.
No. What a minute.
You can do, yeah.
Yeah, and then...
So we're just going to go to the top.
0.
108 or 180?
Oh yeah, one.
That's the top of the screen. And what's the bottom of the screen then?
I keep forgetting to tap it.
That's okay.
It's fine. -1. No.
Have a look at where you're typing. Is that the right place? Yeah. I think you can hit tab to move to the next one.
You are magical.
I know, I'm pretty magic, but I'm not magical.
Right then.
So then to the bottom of the screen is going to be minus. Like that.
180 is what all the angles
Cool.
of a triangle.
So it goes to the middle, goes to the right, goes to the left, goes to the top, goes to the bottom. Excellent. Right, I'm just going to skip back to show everybody how to get started again, okay?
Awesome. Skipping
So-
back is the best of
Stop singing. So in the instructions that I sent across, the instructions that will come into this page here, we're going to click over here on using coordinates. And then there's this green section up at the top here that says online, open the starter project in Scratch. So I'm going to click that and it's going to open a new tab for me. And then once I've got this one, I need to go inside it. I need to see it inside. So there's this big blue button up here on the top right hand side that says see inside. And what I'm going to do, click on that, and then you'll be ready to go. So hopefully you've all got that far, but if not, do give us a shout. Okay, so we've got our green turtle doing all this, but what do we need to do?
Make it go in a square like we saw on the
So, yeah, we wanted to go in a square, but we wanted to go back to the right place again, don't we? At the beginning of our program. So what's the right hat block to use for when our program starts?
We use the when flag clicked block.
Okay. So
Do you know how I use this? Like imagine it's the screen.
yeah, it's funny that.
No, already. No, naughty
Yeah.
turtle.
So we need to send him back to the beginning. So his beginning position is, yeah, so we're going to use glide again. Bloop. And we're going to use its position should be -220.
Minus 220.
And its Y position should be -160.
Tab.
That one, the sort of wide one. Yeah, perfect.
And it should be
-160.
-160.
Perfecto. So now if we click the green flag, what happens?
Naughty turtle goes back to his
Na-na! And if we click on our turtle, perfecto. Never eat shredded wheat.
Why did you say
Do you
that?
know that one, Stephen?
North, south, east, west.
I do, yes. Or shredded Weetabix is what I know.
Never eat Weetabix, is it?
Shredded Weetabix.
Shredded Weetabix. There you go. In Australia, does it go south, north, east, west? No?
We're not that bad.
No?
Everyone knows Australia's the top of the world. We're not down under, we're up over.
That makes a lot more sense to me.
Dum,
Okay, right. What's next then? So we've done that.
dum, 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 dum,
So-
dum, dum, dum,
What we're going to do is
rum, pum, 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 pum.
we are now going to have a little prediction.
Right,
So
go in a square.
this code here,
We'll go in a square.
you think that's going to make the turtle go in a square? What direction do you think it's going to go in a square though? Is it going to go clockwise or
Yeah.
anti-clockwise?
Right then, 100 would
Right.
be there, like I showed.
Yeah.
And then
So
this
if
would
that's
be,
the screen,
and then this would be there,
yeah, so that's going to go down, yeah.
and then
It's going to go to -100, yeah.
so it's going to go that way.
And that is, which way is that? Well, for us, it's
Clockwise, but for you it's anti-clockwise or anti-clockwise.
Soggy Weetabix. That makes much more sense.
It does, yeah. I realised after I said it.
That's all good.
Never eat soggy meat.
All right, that Weetabix is the strongest substance known to man once it has dried onto a bowl, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can pretty much never get it off again.
Yeah. It's impossible.
Okay, so shall we put this code in and see what happens?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to change this one to 100, 100.
I want to do the next one. I want to do the whole of the next one.
Minus 100. Minus 100.
Naughty
minus-
daddy.
Just you.
Naughty daddy.
Minus 100, 100, and then 100. Oops. 100. So, can I click on the turtle?
Yes.
Ding, ding.
Look, it's always
ding,
turning on those
ding.
points.
So each one of these points, this one here is 100 along on the X and 100 up on the Y. And then this one here is 100 on the X again, so here, but minus 100 on the Y. So that's there. Good stuff. Ah!
Nom nom.
Nom nom to you too. Good stuff. So what's next? Oh, the fun bit. We need to draw wherever the turtle goes. We need to draw. So we are going to get our turtle to draw. So using something that Dougie showed you earlier, which is the
pen extension.
Okay, can you show everybody how to use the pen extension?
So, if you've already downloaded it, I'll just recap on how to get it. Click on the small thing at the bottom of the screen, then you'll find all these things. We don't want to choose any of these except the pen. Well, I've already done it, so I could just click back. But usually you click on the pen.
Yep,
thing.
so click on, yep, so there we go. So we've got all these cool different pen colours.
Awesome.
Awesome.
And it's not really pen colours, it's all turquoise.
So first of all, we need to set our pen up at the beginning of our program. So this might sound a bit crazy, but the first thing we want to do
Is make the pen go up.
is
Erase.
we want to erase everything at the beginning of our program.
That's
So
not really bad. It's just.
it's not bad. It's just like, but we haven't done anything yet. But that's so on the second time you run it, it's going to delete everything from the screen.
Yeah. Awesome.
So what else do we need to do? We need to choose the right color. So let's change our pen color because right now it's that boring gray color. Come on then. So let's pull our, yep.
Naughty.
Yeah, let's pop it under there. Yep. And we're going to change it to
40.
okay.
40. That's a 400. Sorry.
That's too many. And
then
we're going to set the brightness.
So basically, all you need to do is pull in the same block, except you click on the color, I'll show all these, and then you click on brightness. Dad, you already know this. And then
Cool.
you
So set it, leave it at 50. Yep.
leave it at 50 and set pen size.
So what's the pen size? Does that just make the pen bigger? Like this is a little pen, and then this is a big pen.
No, it says the pen drawing size. So
the size of the dot that it makes.
yeah, and so this one would probably. So if there was a small one, it'd probably make one around the size of the circumference of my finger. But if it was a giant one, it'd make the size of the circumference of my whole world.
I wonder, the pen size. I wonder if that's 1 pixel. And 2 is 2 pixels. So the same way this is 100 pixels and 200 pixels.
Really? That's impossible.
So if you made it 100 pixels, do you think it would be that distance there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That might take a while, Doug.
Oh.
Okay. Have we got any questions?
We have, someone's asking if we can just cover over the code bit at the start for the when this sprite clicked.
Okay. So the sprite clicked one, all we've done is we've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the same glide block here.
I'll
So we're
just
using from motion. There's a block called
anti.
Doug. I'm trying to catch everybody up.
Oh,
Okay, so we're using the glide for 1 second to X, Y, and then I've changed it. So I've started at this position here, where X is 100 and Y is 100.
1,000.
100.
1,000.
Doug, people need help. That would be confusing, wouldn't it?
100,000 is not. Oh yeah, sorry. I thought it was 100,000.
No, it's 100. That's okay. So we go to 100, 100, and then
100, 100. That's not even a number.
and then we come down here to X is 100 and Y is minus 100. So that's the minus 100 here.
A minus
And
100
then we're
and a
going
minus 100.
Back this way over here,
And then
where
you go
X
to-
is minus 100 and Y is minus 100.
100.
And then finally, we're not quite finally, this one here goes, oh, yeah, and then he goes up here to minus 100, 100, and then all the way back to the beginning. So this one here.
Click on the little thing up there.
Ooh.
Click back. So then click again.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's really neat. Okay, so that is the when sprite clicked. And we've got our pen. We're going to set our pen size.
To 1,000.
1,000 might be a bit big. Let's
I'm
start with 2.
2. Wait, 2 pixels is teeny.
Well, let's see.
1, 2.
We can play with this in a minute. And finally, we want to lift our pen up.
And
Okay.
it might seem confusing, but pen up means that the pen's not on the paper. So my hand's the paper. Lots of people.
That makes perfect sense. Yeah, I like
Lots
it.
of. Dad, you knew that. Okay, and then this goes, and this goes, and pen down goes, and then you go. Oh no, bananas have taken over the world. I'll just leave it there.
So if we want our
That's black.
turtle to draw a square, we need to put the pen down at some point, don't we? So where are we going to put the pen down? Can you show everybody?
Sorry. Honestly, I just
Don't worry, it's fine. It's all good. It's Friday afternoon. What are you doing on Monday, Doug? Going back to school.
Are you partying, Ali, by any chance? Because I will be.
Yeah, party, party, party.
Do you know what? Can I? Naughty block. You come with me. Good.
So first we want to lift our pen up whilst our turtle moves from the bottom down, the bottom of our screen up to its starting position. And once it's in its starting position, which is at 100, 100,
Pen up.
we want to do pen.
Down.
Yeah.
Can I? Thank you, Blocky. Blocky, you have been the best.
So-
of all.
Should we give it a go? We're going to go there. We're going to click on him. And then he's drawing his.
It just makes a square.
Nah.
I think we should put every turtle there. The turtle must be very tired from swimming from there to there. Oh, and by the way, they didn't track exactly where the turtle went. So basically, in fact, this isn't a real tracked turtle.
That's okay. So we'll just go over this again. So we've got lots of pen blocks here, but nothing to worry about. We'll show you what this one does now. So I'm going to click green. So first of all, it got rid of all the lines that we've drawn.
Yeah.
It's made sure the color is set to 40.
Yeah.
Which I think is green, and
Yeah.
it's set the brightness to 50.
Yeah.
So these are actually the same block, but with a different value in here, with a
yeah.
different thing from the drop down.
Yeah.
That's 50. We've set the pen size to 2.
20.
And then we've
Wait,
lifted the
no, sorry.
pen up and moved back to the very beginning here.
But that definitely wasn't 2 pixels. I'd say that'd be 10
Okay.
pixels.
Let's try 100 and see what happens.
100 pixels.
Yeah, why not? So back at the beginning.
What? That is.
It looks about right. That's about halfway, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's about halfway. So I think that's perfect. Probably don't need 100 though.
Yeah. No, change it to 1,000.
Okay, let's change it to 1,000, see what happens.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I think 1,000's too big. Let's go back to 2.
No, go to 20.
We've gone back to 2.
50.
Okay, right. So
That's black. I know it's green.
we have drawn our square, but we want to also we want to use the stamper so that there is a turtle on each corner of our square. So what do we do to do that? Can you show everybody?
Stamp. So we go into our pen blocks and there'll be a stamp block. Just sorry. No, not there. Ah! Can I use this mouse, please?
Yeah, you can use that mouse. Sorry. I
That
thought you
mouse is
wanted to use the track.
Yeah, but it's a bit. Oh, I want to use a trackpad now.
What you
Don't move your mouse.
okay?
Where have I put the mouse on?
Well, yeah.
What?
Right.
It's stamped.
So we did a stamp, so that left a turtle there. That's a good start,
Yeah.
but we need another stamp, don't we?
Yeah, no, stamp. Why won't it move for
Okay,
me?
I'll move. I'll do this one for a second. So each corner we want to do stamp, stamp, stamp.
You know I
Oh.
like to do the coding.
Oh,
That's your.
that's okay. But we've got a little problem because these are in the wrong order. So I'm just going to disconnect that.
It still works.
Yeah, so that's it. So we do. After our pen down, we do a stamp. And then after each glide, we do a stamp.
So let's see what our result is. And we'll recap on this after. And I said I did, so now we will. Ta-da!
Brilliant.
They're a bit. Wait, I want a touchscreen computer for my birthday.
Huh, nice. Yeah, no.
I found a tenner in the lake today.
You did find a tenner in the lake. That was very weird.
Just a few more of them and you can afford a touchscreen, right?
That's it. That's it. Okay.
How can the mouse teleport
Have we got
to that
any?
computer to that computer?
It's just different screens.
Oh, but it's
Any
fine.
questions or any need for a recap, do you think, Stephen?
That's impossible.
Someone also then managed to draw a triangle instead of a square.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Fine. It's actually very clever.
Mm.
Whoever drew a triangle, please, at the end, please share your
That would be
thing that
neat.
you did. Because it does sound good.
So, how many turtles have you met that swim in perfect squares?
None at all.
How many turtles have you met?
None at all.
Okay,
Except for aquariums.
except for an aquarium, but I never saw them swimming in a circle.
No square.
Oh yeah, square. Whoops.
I think Daddy might have drank too much beer. Shall we get him a bit of water to sober up?
Douglas Parker, I have been drinking water, thank you very much.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who gets accused of that. It may be a pint glass, but it does have water in it.
Yes, it's not gin.
Yeah.
Homeschooling has been tricky, but it's not been that tricky. Okay, right. So now we're going to move on to using some lists of coordinates.
Yay! It's
So-
a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing. I think it's interesting. We're going to use a
Yay.
list variable.
Can I do the new dance that the Londoners have made up?
Awesome. Right, okay. Can you show everybody how to make a new list variable
You go to the variable
without
block.
singing?
You click on the dark orange dot.
Can you rap it instead of singing it?
Then you click on the little box that says make a list.
Yep.
Then you click on it and then it
We-
says
oh, we need to
this
name. Okay,
list.
Singing. Okay, so honey, stop
X
singing.
chords.
Yeah, so we're going to call this one
X. No, can we please call it X dot pos? X pos dot. Because that's what you use in Python. More convenient.
x.pos.
No, S.
Pos.
Pos. Position.
Okay, we'll call it xpos then. No, let's stick to this so everybody can follow it, okay? Yeah. So it's called coords, which is short for coordinates.
That it
And we
is
want
whole
it-
wiggly line, so we did it wrong.
It's fine. We want this, but this is an important bit. We need to make sure we don't do it for all sprites. We need to make sure it's for this sprite only.
So
Okay.
one sprite shall
Oh,
be.
hold on. Did we need to change to the? Oops,
What?
we made a mistake.
What?
Don't worry. We need to move to our turtle 2, which is the yellow
Oh,
turtle.
it already has code. How very fancy.
That is very fancy. So we've clicked on our turtle 2.
Yeah.
So everybody make sure you click on turtle 2.
Yay.
Don't worry if you made a list on turtle 1, that's fine. We're going to go back to my variables
It's fine, in fact. It's
and
fine.
we're going to do make a variable and we're going to call it X. Can you be quiet whilst I'm talking, please, so everybody can hear me? Thank you. So we're going to do X chords and we're going to make sure it's for this sprite only.
Imagine if we got all that.
I love you, Doug. You're
Can I
the
get it
best.
out?
No. Right, and we need to make another one called Y chords. So we're going to do make a variable for this sprite only. Oh, did I do a variable or a list? I think I've messed it all up again, haven't I?
Naughty Captain Creek.
So not make a variable, make a list. It's because you were singing and distracting me.
Exactly, that's why I loved it.
For this sprite only, X chords, and then make another list. Y chords, and make sure that it's for this sprite only. There we go.
For me.
So we've got our 2 things like that. We've got 2 empty lists on our stage, but don't worry, we can hide the lists in a minute. So next we're going to add these coordinates into our lists, okay? So
when
let's
you
see.
see a black
Doug, you can't really sing whilst we're doing this because people won't be able to hear you.
I want to sing when you see a blackbird song.
Okay, so into our X chords, we need to add some values. We need to add 5 values. So
No, we need to tell them how you
5.
do the values. Otherwise, they
Okay.
don't know and they might not be able to know.
Okay, so can you tell everybody how to add 5 empty boxes into the Y coordinates then?
Right, all you need to do is click on the little
That's
plus.
the X ones.
Oh,
You want the Y ones.
so for both of them, you click on the little plus there,
Uh-huh.
and to make an extra 4 bloxies, and click the enter block.
Oh, you can do enter as well, and that'll add new ones in. So we've got 5 in each. And the values we want to use for turtle 2 for the X coordinates are going to be 189.
189, smoke getting in your eyes.
And then 154.
154 is the best of them all.
And then 57.
57 is awesome too.
Then minus 58.
Also kind of cool.
And then finally minus 120.
It's
Now, don't worry
actually
if you're wondering where these numbers are coming from, they're all on the instructions that I sent across earlier. So they're all down here on page.
What's it meant to go?
List of coordinates on page 3, I think that is.
I'm not tired. Not tired at all. Not tired.
Cool. All right. So,
She's playing Minecraft. She made a house.
yep. Olivia is playing Minecraft in the background.
She is indeed.
Dougie could tell from maybe a 20 pixels square video of you that is what was going on. So there we go. So we've got our X chords and our Y chords. So for the Y ones,
can I make mine?
it's 147. Yes, you can.
147.
122.
122.
140. 110. And 17.
17.
Okay, so now we have our X coordinates and our Y coordinates. So
X chords contains thing. That's the most hilarious thing I've ever heard. Ha 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 ha. I am really laughing.
that's it.
Ha, ha,
Okay,
ha, ha,
so
ha.
if you want to hide these variables over here, hide these lists. How do we hide them?
You click on the tick boxes.
So if I click on that, that hides them. So the values are still there.
You just can't see.
You just can't see them. So if you need to see them again, you can go tick and they show up.
Whenever
That's
you show a list, I will save a list.
So these two lists, right?
Sorry to
Just to
189.
explain, we're going to combine.
One,
We're going to use the first item of
54.
the. Can you just be quiet a sec? Thank you. So we're going to use the first item from this list, the X list, as the first X coordinate, and the first item from the second list as the Y coordinate. So we're going to send our turtle to X is 189, which is about where on the screen, Doug? X is 189, it's going to be around here, and then to Y is 147. So where's that going to be? It's going to be about somewhere around here,
Yeah, it's
isn't
going to
it?
be above the green.
It's going to be above the green guy.
Oh.
Okay, so how are we going to do this then? Can you show everybody how to do it?
Yes, of course I am.
So you drive then.
Right. We go to the same events block.
Mhm.
I mean events section. Thing.
Yeah.
And you drag in the naughty block. Block, obey your master. Thank you, Blocky. You're very good, Blocky. And then we go to the motion.
Mhm. So it's going to be very similar to how we did the green turtle, only this time.
We put the glide thing in, like.
Yeah, that's right.
Naughty cat.
So you can use 3 fingers to drag it
Oh, 3.
without clicking. So you can go, so if you put the pointer there, and then you go 3 fingers and
Oh, it
just
is
drag
going.
it with 3 fingers. There you go.
Oh.
Okay.
Right.
But instead of going to 175 and 166, we're going to pull out the first item from each of our lists. So how do we do that?
We're going to our variables and then we are the tutors. How do you scroll down? How do you?
2 fingers and you scroll up.
I understand.
So,
I understand.
I think it's that one you want to use.
Item 1 of X
And we're going to drop that
codes.
in there.
Then
Yeah.
you do that, then you'll be the best of all.
And then you want to use the same one again, but instead of being from X coords, we want to use the
Y coords.
like
And you
that.
can do it the other way. You
Oh,
never know what my
We've forgotten to hide our lists again. Could you show us how to do the lists?
teak.
Yep. And then do you want to click on our yellow turtle to see what happens? Oh, it's done it. Okay, and let's do yellow turtle. Great, that's gone there. Fantastic. So how are we going to make our yellow turtle go to the next place?
Oh, yellow turtle.
Yellow turtle, we want.
Well, I already have a solution, so it goes to
Okay.
location.
So we're going to use another variable, aren't we?
Yeah, but this time it's a literal. Oh no, it's so exciting! A literal variable.
Yep. And this variable is going to hold which position we're in out of our list of 5 positions. So we make a variable.
We're going to even rename that.
Let's start with making a variable though. Yeah. So click make a variable and it's going to be called location. Oh, you clicked out of the box.
Yeah, but I wanted to make
Location. And remember, what was the thing you did? That was very good. You remembered to do something. We needed to make it.
For this, I think there should be a computer with 2 mouses, so 2 people can do it.
That is a thing.
Really? Well, I'm so surprised. I'm going to fake it. Imagine I faked it, everybody.
He has fainted. So we have our new location variable.
Hello, I am Douglas. I
Okay.
have risen from the dead.
And can you show how we're going to use this variable? Could you show everybody how we're going to use this variable? So we're going to set location. After we click on it, we're going to set location to 1. And then we can use our location variable instead of
I want to be Snorlax.
the item.
Wait, one time, Dad. Can you please be Snorlax from Code Club?
Maybe. So can we try it again? So if we click the green flag, and so this time it's going to use location instead of that hard-coded item number there of 1
Numbers.
to do that. So if we wanted to go through, if we wanted our yellow turtle, to move through each item of this list, how do you think we could do that?
Well, we could forever change location by 1.
Forever?
No, only 5.
Okay, so we're going to do repeat. Ooh, move it.
Why did you click your
Yeah.
fingers?
I don't know, just cause.
So you like clicking your fingers?
So we're going to use the repeat. So we want to do. Okay, cool. So we are repeating it 5, but at the moment the location isn't changing. So how do we do that bit?
Variables change the
We're going to
variable.
change that by 1. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Now
So let's click on it. Dink. 1. Ding. Ding.
It just only goes there. It doesn't print. It doesn't even.
Now that's
It doesn't even do what I want it to do.
great. Oh no, what's it not doing?
It's not drawing. It's not printing.
Okay, so what have we forgotten to do?
You've got to add the pen blocks. Oh, that's
Okay.
clever. And then
We want to do pen
down. Down. No, we don't want to repeat pen down. I know 5, but I don't want to. I absolutely hate this pad. I mean, I don't hate it.
I know, it's just a bit of a set location to 1, pen down, glide to the position, and then we want to stamp. Okay, and we want our stamps on each position.
And then we go change, and then we go Y zoo just to make sure. Oh no, that one.
Oh, you don't want to do that there. We've already got that one. So let's see what it looks like.
Ready?
Yeah, click on it. Uh-oh.
We don't want it there. I was wrong. Well, it does that, but we don't want it to go.
So where do we want to move that pen down block to then?
Pen down block goes inside the repeat of 5 value.
Okay, press go, see what it does. Test it again. Uh-oh.
It's still faster.
Why is it doing that?
When it glides up.
Because
We
the
need to put
glide
it up.
after the glide, you've got it. Debugging for the win.
I poked my eye.
You poked yourself in the eye.
Yeah, I know it's stupid.
Okay. Yeah.
It made a bow and arrow.
That's kind of cute. Okay, let's try and move our pen down to the right place then. Love it.
We should recap on this after.
Yeah, we'll just recap in a second. So it goes there. Stamp, 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 stamp.
We need to change. We need to hide location.
Oh yeah, we've forgotten to hide location.
Naughty Captain Creep.
Okay.
You use the shame. I'm going to delete that variable. No, not location.
My variable. You're going to delete my variable. Excellent. Okay. So I think it's probably time for a recap, don't you, Stephen?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. So.
I mean, the important question to ask is, when do you give a turtle a pen? I mean, I've never seen a turtle use a pen.
I've never seen a turtle use a pen, but I reckon what you could do, so let's pretend, where's Auntie? Where's the ant?
Auntie. Ooh.
Right, so what happened to his antenna?
Oh, it went here.
You pest, you've broken my ant.
I didn't.
Just
pull
leave it
it.
there, it's
I
fine.
didn't pull it.
That's okay.
Probably just accidentally.
So here's my ant
With one antenna.
with one antenna. What I think you could do is you could glue the pen on the back of the ant, and then as it moved, it would draw.
Yeah, but can you draw on water?
Okay. Oh, I've got an idea.
What?
What if instead
A paper layer or something.
of a pen, we could use like
It'll settle down.
oh, we could have like a GPS thing that sends its position up every second. It could go beep, beep.
And it shoots a water friendly thing that fizzes up a colour.
Oh, that could be cool. Yeah, so it could have like a little fizzer on the back, like one of those vitamins that we've got. The fizzy vitamins.
Let's talk about coding.
Sorry.
Naughty Daddy. Daddy goes to
Prison?
no, not prison.
Oh,
That'd
okay.
be mean.
All right.
Daddy goes to prison.
Right. So recapping the code. So we have introduced 3 variables.
I'm not sure the
So
turtle kind of like giant things coming out of its back.
That's okay. 2 list variables. One of those list variables is for the x coordinates and one is for the y coordinates. But the really important thing we needed to remember when we were making these variables is to make sure they are for this sprite only.
Yeah, for the sprite only.
Okay. I hope there's no little people climbing on my shoulders. So for this sprite only. So we did the x coordinates and the y coordinates, and we added 5 entries into our lists and put in these numbers here. And those numbers are, don't worry, they are magic numbers, but they are all.
So the magic number is 3.141592653.
Yes, that is pi to 9 decimal places.
No, 10 decimal places. 3.141592653. 10.
No, that's 10 digits, but decimal places is after the dot.
Oh, so 3.141592653. Oh, and 9.
Perfect.
But you are wrong.
It's still
So-
impressive you don't remember that many digits of pi.
Yeah.
3.141592653.
Lovely, thank you.
3.141592653.
All the numbers are in the instructions here. So we added in our coordinates.
I wonder what 3.14159 for the coordinates is.
We can find out in a minute.
Why is
Okay.
it on another Scratch project? That's confusing.
Could you just let me do a recap and then you can chat again, okay?
Recap and
Recappination commencing. So we've
I
got our
tend to
2.
tune out from them.
Okay, just be quiet, please.
Why
thank
did
you.
you cover my mouth? It's rude.
So we've got the x coordinates and the y coordinates
Oh.
in a list, and we added a normal variable called location. Okay, up here. And that is, oh, it's currently at location 6, which we don't have. That's interesting. Could introduce a bug there. I wonder if anybody
No,
else
it's
spotted
fine.
that.
It still works.
It does work. And we've added a hat block for when this sprite is clicked, and we're going to set it to location as 1. So that's going to set location to be 1.
I made
And
a
we're going
dark
to
flower.
repeat.
Boom, boom.
And whilst it's repeating, we're going to glide from each location. We're going to glide from location 1 to location 2 to location 3. And how we make that work is we use a glide block. And then we
Negotiation.
introduced onto our glide block, instead of putting the number in, we are going to use item 1 from x coords
I caught
and
the
item
fisherman.
1 from y coords. Just be quiet for a minute, please. We're almost there. We're almost there. Keep concentrating. Can you concentrate hard and not distract everybody?
I'm concentrating what pi times 18 is.
Okay. And once we've done that, we're going to use our location variable
Awesome.
in here and here,
Ooh, he's
so that
getting
we
lovely.
choose the thing based on the location.
Yay!
And after we've glided to that first place, we're going to increase, we're going to change location by 1.
1.
Okay.
Yay!
And then the repeat will come round and location will be, what will location be?
Sorry.
After we've changed it by 1, it will change to
2.
2. So this time it's going to do item 2 of
And then
x coords
3.
and item 2 of
And then
location,
3.
which is these 2 here. and then 3, and then 4, and then 5,
and then 6,
and then
7,
6, but we don't have a
800.
6th one. So actually, how many times do we want to repeat? 4 times.
Yeah, but it still works.
It still works, but really that should be 4. And once we've done that, it's going to move around, but we need to remember to use our pen and do our stamps. So as well, after we've glided, we stick the pen down and we do a stamp, and that is
Cheesy
Ah.
Desert Island.
turtle. And we're going to hide our variables because we don't need to see them on the screen by ticking next to them here. We're going to empty those tick boxes.
Now, I tend to
Oh.
tune out for the recaps.
That is fine because you've done a good job.
Yay!
So
And if I've done a good job, I've done a good job. So I won't complain about anything.
we've done great. So we're going to do our loop, but instead of having to know how many things are here, we can use a different block to do this.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
can
yeah.
use the length
of X or Y.
the length of X chords.
Or Y.
Magic. Or Y
Or
chords,
Y.
and that'll do it. So there we go. So this is our code for this. I'm going to click on stop singing, you past. All right, so there we go. Off it goes. Magic.
That's the ocean, and that's not the ocean.
So we've only done one of our turtles.
Oh, poor no, 2. We've done turtle 1 and turtle 2.
Okay, yes, that's right.
Click on turtle 1, please. I'll give you £10. I won't give you £10. But I did find a tenner in the thing, but I won't give you £10.
That was very lucky to find that tenner. That is okay.
Ooh, okay.
So we've done that. So now what we can do, we're running out of time a bit, so everybody can do this as their homework. But if you click on the map up here, it's changed it to a map. Woohoo! So we click green, we'll send our turtles home, and we can see where our yellow turtle swam.
Literally an island, a real island.
That's it. So now what we can do is we can click on turtle number 3, and we're going to, for turtle 3, we can see it's already got X coords.
And it's already got our other.
And it's already got Y coords for us. They've done this for us already. So that was lucky, wasn't it?
Magical!
So, and it's done a location as well.
Oh, yeah.
So this is brilliant. So now what we can do is
It
we
just
can
duplicates
copy
it.
our code
Into
from turtle 2 to turtle 3. So we can take this one here, and if we drag it across onto turtle 3, it's not going to move the code, it's going to copy it. So now turtle 3 has the same code.
Now let's see what turtle 3.
So if we click on turtle 3 now, see, it's going to move up there.
Ooh.
Wait
It might
a
have
minute,
been
wait a
laying
minute.
eggs.
I think we've moved our backdrop.
What?
Have we moved our backdrop?
No.
Well, was a turtle on the beach then?
Well, it might have been laying eggs. And Dad, can I just tell you, it didn't. These aren't the exact position, the ways that it went, because it might have gone all the way around there in one day.
Oh,
So that's only just where
interesting
each day's have gone.
stuff.
So that could have gone like right.
Yeah, that's a really good point. So what you're saying is you don't think the turtle walked all the way across the island
Yeah,
that
that'd be
day.
silly.
You think the turtle swam around the island, but when we've drawn it with the pen, we
It
don't know
had
where
to
it
go.
was during the day. But here, you think it was on the beach laying its eggs here that day.
Yes,
That's
because
cool.
that must have been there because it moved there in a day.
That's really cool. And what about these turtles? What do they do?
Well, they do nothing.
So shall we show everybody how to copy the code across again?
Yeah.
So we are
But-
on turtle 3, and we're going to click on the code, the hat block here of this code. So we're moving all of that, and we're going to drag it across down here to where the sprites are and drop it onto the purple one. And now when we click on the purple one, it's got this code as well.
Yeah, but click on the purple one. Let's see what it
So
does.
let's click on the purple one.
there's nothing in it.
Oh, it's not got any coordinates. Oh no.
But we can
So-
import stuff from a real turtle.
Wow, we can. Doug, stop shouting.
Yeah, but
We
it's the
can
real turtle.
download some turtle data.
I want it to be the same as what they did. The
Yep.
turtle.
Yep, so we're going to show everybody how to do that. So on our
turtle
instructions,
data.
need to be quiet. I know it's super exciting. What we're going to do is we're going to come down here and we're going to download the data. Now there's different instructions if you're using an iPad, but we're on a computer.
Hopefully
We're
you
going to
are.
right click on it and do save link. And we're saving it as a text file and we're going to save it onto our desktop. We're on Windows. I'm going to save it there.
Amazing.
So there we go. And
Amazing.
once we've saved that, it's on our desktop. We can import the data. So we switch on our X coords
I'm sitting on my bike.
and we can
Sorry.
right click on it. Just be quiet for one more second and do import. So right click import and we're going to choose the file we just downloaded
Oh.
and open it.
And then which
And
column?
we want to import column
One.
1.
Yes, we've got
Yay!
the X coord.
And then for Y coords, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to show it using the tick box. We'll right click on the empty bit here and do import. And we're going to click on the same file again.
one.
We've used turtle 6 and we're going to do column 2.
Now click
And now if we click on, oh, let's hide our boxes again. Dink,
naughty
dink.
boxes.
And we're going to click on our purple one. We're going to move up there.
And then
And
it
it's going to
does.
show us.
That's exactly where real turtle went.
This is exactly where a real turtle went.
I mean, not exactly, like I said.
Well, it's where it was on those days, and that was Brill. And for each of these turtles down here, so for turtle, this
M.
turtle down here, turtle B, I think that is,
B, yeah.
we could do the same thing. So we could
B,
go
yeah.
back to our page
Hey.
like this. And if we're using an iPad, what does this say? Has to view or download, choose download. Okay. And on the iPad, if you're using an iPad here, you'll be able to choose the CSV file from a downloads folder. Phew. And then it asks us which column, and we'll do it. So you can do that with as many turtles as you want, using as many of these bits of turtle data there, which is great.
So I could duplicate turtles.
So you could duplicate your turtle down
And make a
here.
blue turtle.
Yeah, so we could right click on turtle A and do duplicate.
And then make it a
And
blue turtle.
we could change its costume to whatever we wanted.
Can we choose a blue turtle? Do
But
a
that
fill, do a
is-
fill.
Oh, somebody shared their turtle tracker. I think we could show that.
Ooh.
Oh, not quite.
I think that you went onto the thing that
That's
you.
all good. Never mind. Anyway, that is pretty much all we've got time for. And we just want to say thank you very much to everybody that's come to our Code Club sessions. We've had a load of fun doing it.
Like and subscribe. You click on the bell and the what's it majigger thing
We
if
don't-
you're on YouTube.
Well, we don't have those. We'll update it. We
Oh.
will send these videos onto the YouTube channel and we'll send an email round to links to all of the different sessions. So if you've been doing the intermediate ones, you could go and do the advanced ones in your own time. And we hope
Yay!
everybody has a really safe and happy return to school on Monday.
And remember, you can always pause the video if we're too fast for you. Yay!
And I would like to say a special thanks to Stephen for helping us out as well.
Stephen's the best.
No problem.
Let's pray to Steve. Hum, hum,
Okay.
hum.
I don't think he's Steve though. I think he's Stephen.
Oh, almost.
I'll answer to most things, to be fair.
So fantastic. So thank you very much, everybody. We hope you had a great time.
Of course I did.
And-
Otherwise I'd be lying.
Best of luck with your return to school. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.